to Devi Asana, goddess pose, or our wide squat. So here again, there's a few distinctions and different ideas for how we can align our ankles and our knees. And I want to tune into those before we close. But to begin with, come into our wider stance, wider than shoulder width apart to start us off. And then both feet turn out to the two top corners of the mat. Rotating the feet out means that we have a little more space for our hips to go back and down, and we can engage the buttocks. Now this is the first distinction. So my toes are turned out. I want the tailbone tucked, create that neutral spine, so that elongated S shape. And then, very similar to chair pose, this is our wider squat version. We're sitting down in a chair. Bum goes back and down. So we're not attempting to keep the spine vertical. That is found in some other practices, but not what I'm going to share with you. We're going to take with us what we learn in chair pose. We're going to send the bum back and down, a more natural and accessible position for the spine and the hips in this wider squat. And in doing so, to begin with, let's have the hands out front. We're going to look down to our feet and tune into what's going on at the feet. First of all, the tendency is that the arches collapse, meaning that, look at my knees, the knees knock inward. If we lift the inner arches of the feet, knees move outwardly, then we can enhance that by consciously and deliberately separating the knees as wide as we can. Now, if you use your hands to do that, there's less muscle recruitment, less stability in the hip. If, like here, you have your hands out front and we separate the knees without the assistance of the hands, you're going to create more strength and more stability into that hip. Next, we come up to the lower spine. Tendency is that we stick the bum out and do that excessive arching of the lower spine. We also don't want to go the other way and hunch. We find, look at my back, neutral spine. It's lengthened, hands out front, chin tucked in. Again, notice that I'm not quite vertical. Angle of the shin is reflected by the angle of the spine. I'm not here, I'm here.